Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, we're going to give you a bit of a review to start with and first impressions of this double horse 7009 boat that we've decided to bring into our shop to sell. So out of the box, you do get a charger with this. You get the 9-volt battery for the remote. Of course, you do get a battery for the boat, which we have sitting inside right now. Now the boat is on 49 megahertz. This is not a 2.4 gigahertz system where you can have 80 different machines going at once. It's 49 megahertz, so you're okay if there's 2.4 gig systems in the area, not a problem. And if somebody else is on 27 megahertz or 40 megahertz or anything but the same 49 megahertz, you'd be fine. So now as far as range goes, because we're on the megahertz band, this stuff doesn't have as long a range as the gigahertz stuff does. You're looking at around 100 to 150 feet. I've had that out a little over 100 feet without any trouble, so it's been okay. Now we are also adding some footage in this video too of us running it in the lake so you can see how it runs out. Now, as far as size category goes with this boat, you're looking at, with the rudder included, about 13.5 inches. Without the rudder, you're looking at just under a foot. So that's not bad. And as far as width goes, you're looking at 3.5 inches, almost 4 inches. So, and it's got some depth to it as well. It's a couple of inches deep. It is a V-hull. Now, I'll give you a little first impression here is I really wasn't a keen person on the V-hull thing, but this thing actually is a lot of fun. So are catamarans, which I really love the cats. But the V-hull is actually quite fun when you get into it. It's hard to flip this thing. You can spin it out, but it's very difficult to flip it, which is nice. Because I flip my catamaran a lot, and of course it gets used as an airboat to bring it back to shore. Now, you get a 650 milliamp battery with this, which is a nickel methyl hydrate pack, 7.2 volts. Charge time on this battery, guys, that's the only scary part really, is it's 3.5 hours to charge this little battery. So I definitely recommend looking at a LiPo upgrade, to save on charge time and it'll add some extra performance. Now the engine on this is fan cooled, which is actually kind of cool, I'm used to the water cooled stuff, but this thing, it is fan cooled and it seems to do a really good job of keeping that engine nice and cool. The servo link is adjustable on the servo, and this is about a 9G servo. It's the same size as the one in my Challenger, or sorry, my Lighthawk Charger, so I would say it's about a 9G servo that's in it. But at least it has some adjustability too, so you can really fine tune that steering so that you don't spin out too easily. You have two settings on the back of the rudder here to choose from, as well as the inside. The battery is kept nice and snug in its compartment. It's kind of like pressure clips on the battery holder, and we'll see over time how much abuse they take with the battery going in and out of there a lot. But you could actually leave the battery in it and just put your charger on there. You don't even have to take it out. It's up to you, really. Now the stand that comes with this is actually really cool. It's pretty heavy duty, it's plastic, but it's got some strength to it. It's not flimsy or anything, so it makes a really nice work stand as well as a display stand. The hatch does have a water resistant gasket on it. I wouldn't say it's waterproof because all boats take on a little bit of water here and there, and this one takes on just a tiniest amount, which is like barely nothing. It's like maybe a teaspoon or two at most. And but realistic runtime, they say about 10 minutes with this thing. I've actually timed this out at about 6 to 6.5 minutes at most, and that's with doing a fair number of pinnings with it for doing some full speed straightaways and stuff. The remote is not digital, of course, because it is 49 megahertz band. So your adjustability for your rudder is a manual control knob. The control knob for steering is nice and stiff, which I really like because it really helps you with precision steering, so you can be precise and you can feel that back tension on it. So I really think that they did a really wonderful job, not only on the boat, but they did a really wonderful job too on the remote. And you do get the 9-volt too in the box with the remote, so you don't have to go out and buy any extra batteries. You just take it home or to the lake direct from the store. If you got to charge it first though, which is a mandatory thing. Don't try running this boat until you pre-charge the battery. So go to the store, go home, charge it for 3.5 hours, and then go play for a few minutes. It does sound kind of ridiculous, but it's the way nickel methyl hydrate packs work. No matter what kind of RC you're running, NIM packs take a long time to charge. So do NiCads. That's why LiPos have kind of taken over, but LiPos also add some extra performance into your machines too. So I would probably definitely recommend a LiPo upgrade, and the LiPo batteries are dirt cheap, so you could easily upgrade this into a 7.4 LiPo and not have any issues. Now you do have to run the antenna on the remote, fully extended at all times when you're driving for optimal range. Otherwise you're going to shortcut yourself and be going for a swim. And you might want to do a full range test on it and then see at what point you do have to go for a swim. It's up to you. But let's check out the video coverage next, and you'll also see a link to our website on the video description in this video. So if you're interested in one of these, this one is our demo model, but hey, even the demos are for sale. But we do have one more brand new one left in stock too that's still in the box sealed. Anyways, we'll catch you at the lake in a few minutes. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the running review of the Double Horse 7009. This is one of the ones we saw in our hobby shop, and we thought we'd do a review for you on the lake, show you how it runs. And this thing, as we mentioned, has reverse in it, so there's full reverse, and you can steer in reverse as well. And it has full digital controlled steering and speed control. Now we had this thing out the other day, actually yesterday, and the actual range on this is about 100 feet or a little bit more on average. It is on the 49 megahertz band, it's not a 2.4 gigahertz. Now the nickel methyl hydrate packs, they do take 3.5 hours to fully charge. Which kind of sucks, so I think a LiPo upgrade is definitely going to be in order. Save on the charge time, and it'll add some extra zip to the boat. Not that it really needs it, because as you can see, you can actually spin this thing out pretty easily. But she's not flipping over, which is kind of nice. Now I'll crank the throttle here to full tilt. There's full throttle. And one more at full throttle. Yeah, I picked up a twig again. just do some slow runs for you here. And we'll just pick the speed up. And we're at a full throttle turn. And spun her out. And I think I just ran out of battery. Yep, just ran out of battery. So overall, she's a pretty good little boat. Oh, wait, we got battery back. Let her sit for a second and came right back. There we go. The battery is getting pretty weak though. They say play time's about 8 to 10. I'd probably give it about 6 to 8. I already ran the boat for about a minute or two before I started this video, so. That reverse is kind of nice too. Oh, hung up. So, reverse can work kind of like a set of brakes. See if we can, oh, we're really running out of juice now, guys. But anyway, as you're going forward, you can easily hit the reverse and slow yourself right down too, so kind of cool. So overall, I guess it's not a bad little boat. It's a lot of fun. I don't think I take it out to 100 feet though, just because of the size of this thing. I mean, it's not very big, you know, so at 100 feet away, you're really not going to see it that well. So I keep it, you know, within about, say, 40 to 50 feet. Probably works best that way. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think. And you can always check our website out. The link's in the description of the video, too. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.